what have you done in the last 4 years to help the most underserved students in AISD? And what do you hope to accomplish in the next 4 years, assuming you're elected as trustee? We'll go with Ophelia, Andy, and John. What have you done in the last 4 years to help the most underserved students in AISD? And what do you hope to accomplish in the next 4 years? Ophelia.
Okay, so in the last 4 years, I was PTA president at Eastside Memorial. I was also part of the Houston Adopt-A-Park team in Dove Springs. And so this was Poverty Park, that we had the highest youth obesity in Dove Springs. At Houston was the highest obesity of the community. So it was important to build this community park so that their people can get more physically active. But we did that with all the 6 district parks in Dove Springs so that our students are healthy. They were not passing that gym test where they get tested on their exercises. And so we had to figure out as a community how to ensure that we support students becoming healthier. And that's how we were able to create the Go Austin, Vamos Austin initiative. In Eastside Memorial, I was able to bring in free physicals twice a year for the last 3 years with the partnership with the community care and central health. And then we brought in Martin students so they could also participate and get free physicals so they could participate in sports activities or be that cheerleader or be in band. So there's a lot of things that our students were lacking and they don't have a medical home. So that was our next step as part of this health and wellness initiative that got squashed, that we would connect them to a medical home so that they are always healthy and ready to learn. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now to Andy.
What I have done in the last 4 years for the district schools is, well, first of all, at my current job, we provide school supplies for a lot of the schools within Mendez and Rodriguez and Houston and other areas within the area. Serving on the Southeast Contact Team, which provides support for the neighborhoods and everything within the area. I've also worked with Austin Partners in Education, provide mentoring opportunities at Mendez to doing math teaching and coaching. I've served on many PTAs as far as being a member of each of the PTAs within the Dove Springs area, providing support at all those campuses since I've lived in this area. Have worked with other organizations and groups such as GABA and others to really kind of help bring parents together to help try to provide that support for their children. In the next 4 years, what I hope to accomplish is to really ensure that those resources that Dove Springs has been lacking, that they get, so that we can really build up Dove Springs and build up District 2 as it should have been all along, and not seem like the third party left behind when it's all said and done, so that we can make our district great again. Thank you.
Thank you. And now to John, what have you done in the last 4 years to help the most underserved students in AISD? And what do you hope to accomplish in the next 4 years if you're elected trustee?
What have I done in the last 4 years? Well, part of it is in what have you been involved in. My kid is a 5th grader. We started in Dawson 3 years ago, and the process of becoming involved means learning ways of getting involved. When I was at Travis Heights, I helped with legal counseling for people in mixed status families to negotiate their situations. I did translation for families that needed translation in there at the time, and I participated in immigrants' rights organizations. A year ago, my involvement in the district was completely accelerated by the threat to close our school and then to close neighboring schools and to close schools across the district. And I have to say that our family has been fully occupied in trying to figure out ways to slow or stop the closures of schools. So one of the ways I have been involved and plan to be involved is, of course, running for trustees to bring out the inequities of the school closures, the inequities of D2 to the conversation. Over the next 4 years, I hope to be able to bring my history and my teaching experience, my commitment to issues that shape D2, the resources that they need to be able to thrive, the dual language programs that are working really well at the elementary school level and build them up, building a much more, pushing for a much more SPED-oriented curriculum to incorporate more people, and I guess vote against any proposal to close schools again and move along that way. But really, I would say SPED, dual immersion, and getting the kinds of resources and mentoring and engagement and entanglement that both my candidates have done so well over the last 20 years, to which I want to say I hope to be as involved in the future, whether I win or not, as the two of you have.